Hey everyone, Ray Rucker with Connect 5000 here in Kansas City. Thanks for visiting my vlog. Today I want to talk to you about an old school tactic. It's called snail mail. The question I want to start off first is, how much snail mail do you get every week, every month from businesses? Okay, well, if you don't get very much, if you get less than 5, here's an old school way of getting business. First of all, a couple snail mail guidelines. When you reach out to folks, you can use phone, you can use email, and you can use LinkedIn. But sometimes sending a letter in the mail will get people to raise their hands and say, hey, I'm interested in talking. When you send out mail, have an envelope and put a real stamp on the outside and handwrite the person's name, company, address, city, state, and zip. People get curious and they're wondering who took the time out to send them a letter. Inside, the letter can be a couple of pages long. Don't feel like you have to put only one page. I would go a little bit longer. And always sign it at the very bottom and enclose your business card. Think about this. Which is easier to delete? Voicemails, emails, or snail mail? It's really easy to delete a voicemail. It's easy to delete emails. But someone has to make an intentional effort to throw your letter in the trash can. So I would recommend that. How often should you use snail mail? The answer is always, it depends on you. Does it work every time? No. Nothing works 100% of the time. But when you follow up by phone, your voicemail might be a little bit different. Reference the snail mail letter and remind them gently to look for it in case for some reason they didn't get it. It may be stuck on their desk, it may be in the mailroom, you never know. Never assume that they received it. Another thing to think about is this. Another thing to think about is that older executives like snail mail. I don't want to overgeneralize all older executives, but I've gotten business because someone said, hey, I got your letter in the mail. Maybe it was the letter, maybe it was the phone, maybe it was the email, but when you're casting a wide net and reaching out to prospects, doing different forms of outreach, you never know. But in combination, I don't think you really care as long as they respond back to you to say, hey, I'm interested in chatting further.